I don't know how to sing those without the words.
Well, I can bring
them.
Yeah. Stop, stop, stop. 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 Stop here. Stop here. Right here. Bruce.
It's my right to walk down this sidewalk.
It's okay for me to share this information with you. Obviously, there's privacy concerns, but he's okay with that. He's being placed under arrest. He asked me to let you know because he has a warrant for his arrest out of the state of Maryland for obstructing the roadway.
For blocking the roadway.
The Metropolitan Police Department was made aware of this arrest warrant. Therefore, we have to take action and execute the warrant. So that's why we're here. Okay?
You're not even in Maryland.
That's correct.
You're not even part of the state. You're going to be here till
you guys are a bunch of constitutional breaking cowards.
We're here till he's gone.
At DC, it's the swamp.
Okay, so just so you understand how this works, since the warrant's inside the state of Maryland, you will have to be extradited. Okay, I can't.
That's not too far. That's 5 minutes down the road. So.
Understand, you are a coward. You are a coward.
First Amendment is protected
If you would
speech.
like for me to, for whatever violations occurred in the state of Maryland on apparently July 4th or 5th, a warrant was issued by a judge in Maryland for this individual's arrest. Therefore, we were notified this warrant is extraditable. He is here. We are aware of it. Yeah, so that means we place him under arrest. He'll go in front of a judge here. He'll be extradited back to the state of Maryland to face those charges, okay? So he will not be staying here in D.C. Eventually, he will go back to Maryland in front of a judge.
Eventually, you say eventually.
So he will be processed here today in the city. He will go see a judge here. Depending on how the process works, if he wishes to waive or not waive extradition, then he will go to Maryland and see a judge in Maryland.
No problem.
Okay, that's how the process works.
It's very nice.
Look. The only ones that are actually out walking around are the live streamers. So, thank you for praying. Do keep us in your prayers. Yeah. I hate to act like the left, but it is, if only one side plays by the rules, you're going to lose the game every time. You're going to lose the game every time. The thing about it is, the refs will enforce the rules on our side, but they won't on the other side.
You got law enforcement coming up the right shoulder.
10-4.
We're at 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
You took them long enough.
Some PD.
Alright guys, let's cut the chatter out. Cut the chatter out. This is serious business. This isn't a game. This isn't play. This is serious business. Cut the chatter.
Okay, here come the troopers. They have stopped.
10-4. Make sure you guide them up to the black truck in the middle.
miles from that guy.
The officer is walking up, waving at each individual as they walk up. Try to cover this as best I can. So.
How you doing, sir? Would you mind stepping down and talking to me real quick?
Sure can.
Thank you, sir. How you doing, sir?
Good.
I'm Trooper Barnes with the State Police, all right?
We've been expecting you.
I figured. All right, I was up there on a traffic stop, but you guys can't take the road, okay? I understand you guys are out here for your cause or whatever, but you can't be parking on the highway. If you guys don't move, we're gonna have to start a tow truck to get all the vehicles, okay? So I understand you guys aren't peaceful.
Give us 11 minutes, 37 seconds. We will move. Absolutely no problem, sir.
I can't give you. Listen, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the area, but we have a lot of accidents on this road.
I've got guys supposed to be stopping traffic or slowing traffic down. I'm trying to do everything I can to get there.
I saw the one car back there, sir, but this is a very, very busy area, and we can't have you guys out here. You guys are taking up all of the lanes except for this one lane, okay? See, we're just in 4 lanes of traffic down to 1. All right, it's not too busy right now, and it wasn't backed up, but it's gonna be. So I can't give you guys the 10 minutes. What is it?
I've got to take 10 minutes.
Why?
This is a claim. This is a civil disobedience, peaceful protest. We're protesting for you.
I understand that, sir. Okay. All right.
I hate to do this. Everything in me. There's nothing in me wants to be here.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've never been a protester in my life.
I understand that, sir. Okay.
I apologize. I hate it for you. But,
We have a job to do. All right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna call my supervisor. But we might have to start.
if you give me 10 minutes and 20 seconds, I will roll out of here and we will
Okay.
just ride over.
All right. Are you the guy that's organized everything? You have your license on you?
Sure. I'm gonna reach out my pocket.
Okay, you're good.
I don't think you're going to be
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah. He has his own channel. Yeah.
What he said was, you're going to talk to the supervisor and see what he said. I told him to give me 10 minutes and 21 seconds, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I hate this. Everything in me, I hate this.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, he does have a job to do. I mean, in reality, we understand that completely. And he's trying to keep everybody. I mean, that's his job to keep everybody safe. He doesn't want an accident, and we don't want an accident. I mean, that's the last thing any of us want. Our protest has nothing to do with these people on this road, on this highway, but a government that refuses to even acknowledge us. So just like our founding fathers said, at some point, civil disobedience becomes duty. Like if we have a duty, we have an obligation to every future generation to stand up for our country, to stand up for freedom, to stand up against the tyrannical government. So whatever we got to do to make that happen.
I want to say this. I want to say this frankly. I so appreciate his attitude towards us.
Oh, 100%. No, he was peaceful. He came peaceful. He came acknowledging to
the
us.
right guy.
Yeah.
God put the right guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was very calm. He was level-headed. He never raised his voice. No, yeah.
Intimidation tactics. None of that.
I agree. 100%.
That's the kind of officer that I do
kind of guy right there. He came up and jerked.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That kind of guy right there. Maryland State Police was well represented in that building right there.
Yeah. I would.
And it humbles me, you know. That makes my job that much harder. There's no anger here.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Anger kind of gets you to do things too, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
When emotions, tension gets high, then it's easy to do things that you wouldn't normally do. You become somebody you're not. Yeah. And the reality is we're peaceful people.
Can you show something?
The light is glare. It's a bit of a glare, but yeah, we got it. Yep. So it started out, what was the timer?
6 minutes and 41 seconds.
Left of what? How much time total? Was it 30 minutes total? Okay. Yep. You want me to walk just a little bit and show the crowd here? So we have 3 lines blocked, or 3 lanes of traffic blocked, I should say. I think we have about 15 vehicles, 15 or 14 vehicles total. We have yeah, here's an officer back here. Freedom! So here's some traffic blocked up back here. Not sure what these Geico vehicles are. It's like they're some kind of emergency vehicles. Emergency patrol. What's that? Rolling for Freedom live stream. So we've got an officer back here. Let me see what this officer's saying.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
Sorry, I wasn't up here. What did he
Just said,
what did he say?
He just gave a license back and said we got 5 minutes left. He's all right, walk off.
That's amazing. But
I just got word from our 95 North that they're ready to arrest him.
wow. Okay.
95 North is ready to arrest him in the state police.
So this is Maryland police here that we're dealing
So
with.
everybody needs to start calling the Virginia governor and telling them to back him off. So, all right, let's all get back in our vehicle. 3 minutes and 53 seconds. We're pulling out. Everybody wrap up, get back in your vehicle. threatening to arrest our 95 North. What's going on right now, guys, is just to bring you up to date since we can now. We have literally attacked 270 into Washington, D.C., 7 into Washington, D.C., 95 North into Washington, D.C., and 95 South into Washington, D.C., all with relatively the same amount of time. So, the officer here has been stellar to work with. We appreciate that.
There, guys, almost there.
Hello? Hey. That's cool. That's cool. You guys do what you got to do. I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody to do anything. You guys, I appreciate what you're doing. I support what you're doing. You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of you. Oh, are they? Alright. Thank you. Alright, bye-bye. 45 seconds, everyone. 45 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull forward. Everybody start falling into the right lane. We're going to take the far right lane. So just one by one, start peeling off to the right.
And we're going to start peeling off to the right.
Bob, I'm sorry. Bob, are you there? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? This is why. When I say we're not going to be ignored, I mean we're not going to be ignored. The left is losing their minds right now because of their tactics. Listen to me. If you're playing a game of football and one team is constantly playing by the rules and the other team is constantly breaking the rules, which team do you think is going to lose? We're just using the things they've used. And I'm going to tell you something. Yesterday eats at my gut. It's not who I am. Every time I've seen them lay in the road, block traffic on interstates, it ticks me off. But here's the deal. It works. So, if it works for them, we're going to make it work for us. We got national coverage yesterday. And we'll get national coverage from here on out because that's the way it works. And we're not going to stop doing what we do because it works. What this is about, there are millions of patriots out there who believe just like you do, who have been looking for a movement, a group of people that have the nerve to stand up against this federal government, who isn't afraid of January 6th, who isn't afraid of their tax collection agency, who are not afraid of their calling in UN forces. Well, that will never happen here. Well, that's what Ottawans thought too. And it becomes pretty apparent when you start to study the information that looks like that's what happened. So we're just not afraid. Deal with that. Our fear is gone. We have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Amen.
I didn't make that up. I only plagiarized the best. So, from here on out, we march forward with no fear. If you feel it start to creep up, squash it down. It's going to try to creep up. Squash it down. March forward. We are getting national coverage, and the left hates it, but they gotta cover us anyway. Every nasty tweet they make, every nasty comment they make only helps our movement. You know why I know that? Because it helped theirs first.
Right.
So tweet on, my good friends. Right. Tweet on. Thank you very much for getting our algorithms out there. Let's try to make 1776 Restoration Movement a trending on every single social media. Go to your social media, start searching 1776 Restoration Movement, just over and over and over and over again. Absolutely blow that algorithm out of the water. We've got tens of thousands of people. The reason those millions out there who believe like you, who are willing to do what you're willing to do, are not with us is because they do not know about us. And now they're starting to find out there is a group of people that have assembled together to go into D.C. and do the hard job. We want to be with them, and they are coming. I promise you. Yeah. I know the American patriot, they are coming. Woo!